Before I start, hello, you guys. Welcome back to the Code 45 show. God, it's tough. It's tough. We're losing legends left and right. I'm not a Laker fan. Never was. I've always been a Clipper fan since Blake Griffin joined the team. I've been a fan since. But Kobe Bryant, a legend. Legend in his own right, legend in the sport of basketball. Just he's like one of my mentors. I looked up to him. Went to the Kobe. He was just one of the greatest players. Now he's passing on the torch to LeBron. When LeBron passed his record, was it yesterday, like that, or whatever? Maybe it was Friday, one of the two. I think it was yesterday. He even tweeted, his last tweet was about LeBron, like pass on. That was his last tweet. It was about LeBron, passing his record, kind of congratulating him, kind of thing. That was Kobe's last tweet. 41. His daughter passed away with him, 13. So I don't know. Did he have a kid? My daughter, but a son. I know his wife. His wife's still there. His wife's probably just in shock and tears. And if he has a son, it's sad. He's one of the legends. We lost three legends in less than a couple months or days, really. Before Kobe passed away, we lost a legend in the sports and entertainment world with The Rock's father. If you guys know I'm a big pro wrestling fan, you guys can hate me all you want. Pro wrestling's fake, I get that. But it was just in our era, the Attitude Era, but back in the days before the Attitude Era, Rocky Johnson Maivia, his father, passed away from a blood clot. He had a blood clot in his knee, traveled the way up to his body, got a heart attack, and died. The Rock said on an Insta story. We lost him, and if you guys know, I love my music, big musician, love to play drums. If you guys know, I'm a drummer. Not for any band or anything, I like to play for fun, but I like to start a band someday. I'm a drummer. If you guys know the band Rush, Neil Peart, legend on drums. Huge news, he passed away. And then another pass away we heard on the news world. I think it was some guy, I think it was a guy that works for PBS News or something. He passed away too, so we lost a lot of legends. I never heard of this PBS guy, but he was probably he was probably a legend for PBS, and people might know him. I never knew this, but I know it was PBS News Hour or something like that. But yeah, we lost legends. Neil Peart was the first one to pass away, I think, this year. It was Neil Peart, then the PBS guy, and then Rocky Johnson. I think the PBS guy was kind of recent too. So Rocky, the Rock's dad, and then the PBS guy, now Kobe. We're losing legends. We have a lot of great legends. There's a lot of legends out there in the world of sports. Doesn't matter what sport it is. I think a lot of people say Bobby Orr is a legend in hockey, but I think Wayne Gretzky, a lot of people know him. He's a big name. If he dies, that's huge for the city of Los Angeles, huge for the state of Canada, the country of Canada, because he was a legend in Canada, but also a legend in LA with the Kings. So Wayne Gretzky would be huge for LA if he ever passes away. I think Tim Mussolini, another great hockey legend, if he passes away, for the city of Anaheim in the country of Canada and his home country of Finland. I said it was pretty big when Arnold Palmer passed away, golf legend. Besides, if you see like Phil Mickelson or Tiger Woods passed away, those are other great legends in the sport of golf. Like if you see the Serena Williams sisters, one of them passed away. That's huge for the sport of tennis and for the women and the women's movement. To move forward with women. And also if you see like Federer and Nadal pass away, that's pretty huge for the sport of tennis. And for like I said, basketball, Kobe's one of them. I guess LeBron too. LeBron's one of them. Dwayne Wade, a couple other big stars. Charles Barkley and then passed away. That's some big stuff. In the music world, like we saw Michael Jackson go, Prince go, with Whitney Houston, right? She went. Neil Peart, but there's these big name drummers and people go. But for sports, let's see what else is out there. Hmm. Like wrestling, if you see like John Cena, The Rock, or somebody else huge, or like any other big like old school wrestlers that passed away, that'll be pretty huge. Let's see what else. But baseball, a lot of baseball people. If you see who's out there, that's pretty big. Like A Rod or somebody passed away, that would be huge for the city of New York and just where he comes from. And if you see like all these Hall of Famers, football Hall of Famers pass away, whatever there is out there. All the big name stars, if you see them pass away, this is huge. And Kobe's at the top. If he's not number one, he's at the top 10 at least in sports. I think the Serena sisters are probably there, but maybe Tiger Woods, Phil Mickelson kind of thing. But man, it was. He was like a mentor to me. I looked up to the guy. He was a great player in the sport. I know he didn't get drafted to the Lakers right away. He was Vancouver, was it Utah Grizzlies, Vancouver Grizzlies, whatever. He was a Grizzly. Then he went to the Lakers. I know he meant a lot to my brother. My brother's a diehard more basketball. He played basketball all his life. He played all the way to high school. Didn't play in college though. He should. He probably would have been good. But through high school and after that, I just stopped playing. But he still plays from now time and then with the boys. Like at rec center or like at the gym, whatever. But he meant a lot to my brother because my brother met Kenny Smith. I think it was Kenny Smith. I think it was Kenny Smith. One of them. There's like where I used to live, kind of like in Valencia, Saugus, California. If you guys know that, the Saugus high school shooting happened. Yeah, somewhere over there. I think he had like a kid was like Kenny Smith or something. I don't know, or something West, Jerry West. I don't know. But there was one of these. I think it was like a Laker player. Maybe he had like a basketball camp. He joined it, and yeah. But Kobe's a legend. You know, he meant a lot to me. He meant a lot to me. I played basketball when I was little, but never really took on it. I played a bunch of sports when I was little. Never took on it. I wasn't really a sports guy. I like to watch it, but wasn't really a physical sports guy. Besides going to the gym, that's not really a sport. It's just keeping my health up, right? But seeing a legend gone, sad. I wasn't a Laker fan. But Kobe doesn't matter. He was a star. He was a star. Everywhere. If you see L.A., Santa Monica Pier, the Ferris wheel has his number on there, 24. I think it was from 24 to 8, but something like that. But he's always be 24, not 8, or something like that. He's like it was 8, right? And then everywhere, the what's it called? Downtown L.A. What's the place called right there? With the Microsoft Theater, they have a sign up there. Kobe. There's people. They told people not to put stuff down for Kobe because I guess they had the Grammy Award show at Staples Center. So I guess that whatever LA Live. There you go. LA Live by the Microsoft Theater right there. People started putting this stuff, but I guess they're telling them not to go there during the Grammys to go spread your feelings and remember Kobe leaving your stuff there. We lost a young star as well. I think he overdosed on drugs. I'm a diehard Angels fan. I've been an Angels fan pretty much all my life. When I was born, yeah, my dad was like, Dodgers. It was a thing. So I went to Dodgers, but I've always been an Angel fan. And we lost a couple of young stars, like Nick Einhart a while back ago. He was a young star, car crash. And then was it this last season we lost a young guy as well. I think he just got married. It was just about to be his birthday. He overdosed in Texas before the game, or whenever the boys got he overdosed, and he died. Tyler Skaggs. It's just so sad. And we see boxers die lately. I've been hearing from like people like die after like they get punched so hard they die. Like I see young boxing stars die in the ring or die after the match. Really lately, I think there's what's it called, Sweet Pete Whitaker. That was recently, right? Yeah, he died. You know, people die from brain injury. Like after their matches, they go and they're dead. You know, this is serious stuff. But his was in a helicopter with his daughter and some other people. I don't know who the other people were. I don't know if they're teammates, friends of theirs. I don't know. But Kobe and his 13-year-old daughter had passed away. You know, it's sad to see legends go that been in the game for a while. Like for the WNBA, I think a legend for the WNBA is probably like Candace Parker, or like, you know, what's her name? Ella Deladon, but I think Candace Parker's been around longer. Oh, there's so many, just like all the sports, so many legends, you know, for soccer, Pele, and there's so many. Cristiano Ronaldo, if you let Cristiano Ronaldo go or like Messi go, that's pretty huge for soccer. But holy smokes, man, Kobe Bryant is gone. And was it, when was the Toronto All-Star weekend? 2, 3 years ago? Yeah, that's when he retired. When the Toronto All-Star thing, you know. Kobe, you will be missed for sure. You know, I wasn't a Laker fan. Always been a Clipper fan, but he will be missed. Just I'm a Clipper fan. Y'all can hit me all you want, but I respect Kobe from, you know, he's, yeah. Sad. Anyways, thanks for watching. Legends for the New Comics everywhere. RP Kobe Bryant, you will be missed, man. Basketball legend, baby. Catch you later, bye.